Hi everyone. It's Friday, December 6th, 2019. Freedom Friday. I know you've been patient. Thank you. I hope you've all had a really good week. My name is Barb, Strawberry Moon Insight. And there's been many things going on. And this morning, when a candle went out by itself, so we have some souls in this holiday season that are struggling with loneliness. And in the pre-shuffle this morning in my meditation, the Soul's Journey lesson card from James Van Praagh, it's a beautiful card. You see in the card that all these people, if you are going through this loneliness, this dark night of the soul, this phase, these are how many angels, ancestors are touching you, helping you, you don't even know it. And loneliness says, I know that I am never alone. Sometimes we feel like we are. But Spirit says, no, we're not. And that would be true with, you lost a loved one, or you lost a job, or you lost a marriage. I don't know, you had a bad fight and your child left you and you haven't seen him for 8 years. That can cause the feeling of loneliness. But please know that the universe is touching your soul. Many colors of the chakra. All the stars, that's the universe. This blue, dark blue, that's your crown chakra and above. But know that even if you don't have any physical person in your life right now, the universe is here, and you might not even think you might have a friend or something like that, but you do. You have to reach out a little bit and maybe connect. I don't know if this is for everybody, but, this is Freedom Friday, and if this is what's trapping us up, because we're afraid to let go, be vulnerable, maybe this is a lesson card for you. I'll read from the book, okay? Here it is. I read it this morning, but I'll read it. I always pre-read so that I'm not stuttering or, bad jazz. I'm a pretty good reader. So, loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. This card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense that you're not appreciating the most important person in your life. You're the most important person in your life. If solitude seems like an affliction to you, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul, Yeah, just because you want to be unlonely, and you're not really in your own self or, being vulnerable. So this is a really interesting message, because the holiday season is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't think of it as trains and wishes and elves on the shelves and fantasies. The holiday season is really, really stressful. Most people, the majority of people, find it a financial stress, a burden. Many, many people have lost loved ones on holidays. And it is a reminder, a lament, the memory, of what you've lost, rather than the joy and what it's supposed to really be. In theory, right? I was raised, a Christian person. And, I didn't go without, so it's hard for me to say, hey, I wasn't the kid that had the one toy. Maybe I was not the kid that had 0 toy. So I've had to actually go out in my own path in life and actually put myself in those situations to understand it. That's me. It's what I do. Against my parents' wishes, or against, them warning me on putting myself in harm's way. Yes, well, I pretty much did, and they were there to rescue me. Thank you very much. However, it was my way to learn, because you can't learn something like that. You can't learn, not that anyway, I'm not going to go there. So only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. So you need to be a little bit vulnerable, because pie crust promises can be anything. People can come in and say, I'm going to help you. And then you're like, oh, yeah. When it's all said and done, at the end of the day, you show your vulnerability, I guarantee that 90% of those friends don't show up because they were only there for a superficial reason. If at the end of the day, you've got 1 or 2 that are really there, they're really there for you. Not because they want something from you, or not because, they energy vampired you, meaning, oh, you're so this and you're so strong and, you're that. And so, yeah, we want to be friends with you. The famous go through that a lot. Okay. You really want a friend in your life, the person that cares, because they really do care about your soul, not about your money, not about your brain, not about your looks. Okay? If you don't develop healthy relationships with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. I was just saying that. And, most of us do that. That's called karmic relationships. Is it a soulmate? Is it a divine partner? That depends on your choices in life. You rule your life. Tarot is a guide. These cards are help and inspiration. Time is fluid. God's time, your time. No, it's fluid. You have a choice. And the energy today might be this, but you have the power tomorrow to change or take advice or not to. Either that, it's still a choice, right? Okay, let's move on. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. The permission of this physical dimension can affect your self-esteem if you don't have the strong conviction that you are valuable and meaningful. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It is merely your soul telling you that it's time to do some inner work and reevaluate your path before you start to shine. And that's so true, because so many of us, we just did this or we just did that, we got that out, we broke up, we didn't give our time patient enough, and then all of a sudden, bam, 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 back in that same thing. It had a different hope at the beginning, but in the end, it was the same thing you dealt with 10 years ago or 10 years before that or 5 or 6. How many times are we going to jump on that hamster wheel, keep spinning, jump off, think we have something better, jump back on and find out that we didn't? What lesson didn't we learn? Well, we didn't learn to love ourselves. That's the message I'm getting. And if you don't love yourself, you do feel lonely. But you're not alone. The universe is above you. The angels, the guides, dark and white, depends on which path you choose. There is the saying, there are 2 wolves that are hungry. Which one do you feed? As you sit in the silence of your soul, you will realize your spirit family, teachers, and guides are with you. Your spirit family, your teachers, and guides are with you. This is you. These are your family, your teachers, your guides, your family, your teachers, your guides, your family, and your soul. They're with you. You're never alone. Well, that is the message of the soul's journey today for the collective. And the underlying energy as we're going through this, learning that we're loved, I find it funny. It was patience. It is patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Well, order can be a synonym for time. Maybe we want it now. Maybe we weren't ready for that person to pass on to the other side, but that was their time, not yours. Maybe we weren't ready to stay in this job that we hate for 15 years, and all of a sudden, bam, because of the longevity and the knowledge, you got divine timing because you had patience and you got a promotion, maybe even a different job, which fits you even better. Things like that. So, yeah, that's the underlying energy. Freedom Friday. Okay. I was using the Aleister Crowley deck at work today because it's tiny. It's an old tiny spot. And he wanted me to read a message, which, was a learning lesson for me. Everybody's scared of the Aleister Crowley deck. And they shouldn't be. He's saying, because it's the truth. These are my clarifier cards. I was having fun with them. But the truth card came out, the Queen of Swords. Oh, she's no bullcrap. No, she's not. She's laying there, naked-breasted. She knows her beauty. She knows her worth. She's just like, I've just chopped off this guy's head here. You want to come at me? Come on. I'll tell you the truth. And if I don't like what you have to say, you can just go pack your bags and get on out of here. Queen of Swords. She knows things. She's not a Queen of Swords because, she's a baby in the woods. No, she's been hurt. She's grown. She's had self-love for herself. Yeah, she looks like she might be alone, but she's not. She knows she's not. But she'll tell you the truth. And she will cut out anything that is not worthy of her. Or him. It doesn't matter if you're the Queen of Swords. Air, sign, swords, truth. Air, Aquarius, right? Libra. Gemini. And this it is, let me look, there's symbols here. We've got, she knows, that's, who's that? Chinese, it is a Japanese or Chinese ancient wisdom. She's got wisdom. She's got a great heart. Her sword is down, not up. She doesn't want to fight. But she will, she has to. She wants peace. Look at her. She's basking in the sun above her head, breasts showing. That there. All right. And she supports this. The tarot in this pictorial representation of the forces of nature is conceived by the ancients according to the conventional symbolism. At first sight, one would suppose this arrangement to be arbitrary, but it's not. It is necessitated by the structure of the universe, and in particular of the solar system, as symbolized by the Holy Kabbalah. Aleister Crowley. What does that mean? Well, it means that every day, as the earth rotates, the stars rotate. Everybody has a birth sign, a birth date, a birth time, a birth this, and the stars at that time are the picture of you, your soul you. And that's what that means. And every day, because time is changing, choices change, it's fluid. I'm going to leave these here. I actually want to put my amethyst on them because they were out in my lab today and I was playing with them. And this is a game, just so you know. It's a game of tarot, but it's also a game of insight. You can choose to take the information and you can choose not to take the information. The choice is yours. If it's not for you, you can say, yep, no, this isn't for me. And, walk your next walk, you know. Maybe motorcycling's for you. I don't know. Maybe going into a convent is for you. That would be your next walk. Maybe this isn't your walk. Okay. All right. So I'm going to use the new Mythic Tarot card today for Freedom Friday. And I want 3 cards, please. God, Spirit, Pure White Light. I've lit a green candle here for prosperity, change, financial wisdom. No, thank you. First card out, which is in, what are we dealing with it right now, today? Yeah, that's a poignant card, 3 of Cups. Well, it's parties and celebrations, a holiday time. 3, 4 women even. Archangel Gabriel. Supporting her so they don't push her so much with the energy off. Look at, she's got the lily there. It's almost like, is she the sacrifice? I don't know. I don't know. It could be. I'm getting more of all these offers, you know, are coming in. Shaking your tail, dancing. He's going, go on, go on, go on, jump in the water. And this, she's like, no, I'm waiting for the right one. Although I know I have the choices I want to. But in this card, it's like at night. So this has got to be the moon. So, you know, maybe there's some secrets that she's thinking about. Maybe she's still wishing. The moon is reflecting off the water where she's standing. That was really, really dark. So is she going into this tumultuous jump in with these guys? Or is she, I don't know, is he even pushing her? Or is he holding her and bringing her off that ledge to rescue her? Maybe she's looking for a hero. Let's find out. He or she, male or female energy, it doesn't really matter. It's for the collective reading. You know, the cups are cancers. I see a lot of Pisces in this card because of the mermaid tails. And mermaids are about all-knowing and inspiration. Mermaids are very, very intuitive. And Pisces have that gift. And Pisces is the moon. So it's definitely Pisces you're dealing with if you're dealing with somebody in this situation. And what are we wanting and waiting for? Yeah, you want your new beginning. You want your new beginning. Look at the strength in this man. You know, Taurus. It's a pentacle. He's got abundance. He's got grapes there. He's got stuff to be picked. He's got grapes that are growing. He is the merman. He can swim here to there. Very quickly. He can, but he won't because he's a pentacle. He's holding a very weighted gold coin. He wants to give this new beginning. Male or female, someone wants that new beginning because they worked hard for it. Worked very, very hard for it. This is the same man. He's kind of younger and vibrant here. Is that one of those pentacles? You know, maybe he's fixing this one that he's you know, you're working hard. And, you know, 1 and 8 is 9. It's like, I've got, oh, sorry, my hands are in the way. They wouldn't come up. He's got everything. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I see mostly, I don't know, it's like, that's Virgo. Working so hard, you know, and this just looks like Virgo to me, though Taurus and Capricorn are influences here. And they might have water in their chart, you know, earth and water together. Earth and water together make a very fruitful. The earth and water grow plants, we eat them, right? Wheat, fruits, vegetables, earth and water. Yeah, he's done the hard work. He, she. The death card is here. Scorpion energy. All right. Scorpion energy. But it also is not a bad card because you've getting to the completion, you've worked so hard. Well, maybe to get where you're going to go, you need to change. You have to go for a transformation. And look, it's not desolate. She's got a blooming little flower there. You know, there's passion in it. The land isn't barren. Please, sir, please help us. Yeah, help yourself. Gotta go through the transformation. And when you do, you become the king. You learned your lessons. You made the right choice of this new beginning. It's all collaboration and working and developing something. Yeah, plan on it. Work hard. Transform yourself. What was that card? What was our soul journey card about? Transforming ourselves so we don't feel lonely. Because the only reason you feel lonely is because you're not loving you. I'm telling you. She said, to that. I'm loving myself. I'm going to start out with that, and I'm going to work hard. And she did. And she's changing her perspective. She's changing her job. Maybe she's changing how she invests her finances. And she's intuitive. She's paying attention to what's around her. She's decided to change so she can have that little blossom. They've decided to change for the betterment of soul growth. And the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is what you are to come to be. Because you put in the hard work. You invested in yourself. You made yourself change. You're worthy. And look what you become. That is Taurus right there. I mean, it's almost the Hierophant. Or the High Priest. You know, either one. Look at all the abundance. And he's providing. You see, the grapes are still there. His grapes are here. The grapes are here. He's like, no, I'm so big now, I just have to pay the guy to take care of them. But they're still there. And if you don't take care of them correctly, no. See? He grew. He grew in himself. He invested in himself. He believed in himself. He kept up the hard work. He made the change. And the only reason I'm saying he is because this is a fine-looking man here. Okay? So for Freedom Friday, we need to have patience and invest in ourselves so that we can have what's divinely, abundantly ours to have, which is yourself. And when you can have yourself, the world is yours. You know, the investment is because you feel good about you, right? Okay. Is there another message for the collective on December 6th, 2019 on Freedom Friday? This is Strawberry Moon Insight. That's a book. You saw that all flip? Okay. That's an additional message for someone. They're saying they want me to pull Inspirational Wisdom and Fairy card. Yes. The Angels and Fairies, written by Francis Monroe, artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. I hope I said that right, Judy. So what do we have for December 6th, 2019 to help support the message supporting ourselves, not feeling lonely, knowing that people in the universe around, the angels and God or whoever you believe in, is supporting us even when we're in our deepest despairs. And yet, we've done the work. 3. Okay. Okay. Spirit song. Beautiful, beautiful bright colors. Now is the time to start your life development plan. If you are not sure, just ask the angels for guidance. Know that you are never alone. Ask the angels for guidance. I like that. I like that a lot. Thank you. My little rosebud. Look, maybe you're a new mom. Maybe you're got children or whatever, and you're all in despair and feeling lonely, and you're not. They're looking over them. So do not allow other people's thinking to influence your own decisions. Realize that you have the power to do many things. And again, that message. I know that I'm never alone. And when we did the reading, some of you, if you're just coming in and you got to back up, because the reading of the message in the lesson plan was believing in you first. Believing in you first. Realize that you have the power to do many things. If you believe in yourself, you'll know that you have the power to do many things. Glorious message. Tatiana's flight. Wow. She's like, yeah, I've done the work. I'm all grown up. That's the image I get. I haven't even read the caption. It's the first time I've actually had any of these cards when I've done a reading, even for myself. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God and angels. Thank you, Ascended Masters. Thank you, Ascended Soulmates of the pure white light. Thank you for giving us strength to not feel lonely. You have had problems in the past, but to move on, you must both forgive and forget. Learning from mistakes will enrich your life. Wow. Tatiana's flight. Wow, what a message. Right. Because if we don't believe on ourselves, we get a little bit impatient and we might make wrong choices because we're trying to feed our ego. And then again, we get on that hamster wheel and we thought we had it and we don't. And then the tower comes down. Instantly, your life changes. And, maybe we'll blame ourselves, and that keeps us lonely because we don't have faith in ourselves. We are not working on ourselves. We are not working on ourselves to get over things so that we can go into the future and leave that baggage behind. Like, take the backpack off. It's full of rocks and mud. Well, maybe take the quarter out. Your last cigarette, whatever. Take the quarter, the last cigarette, leave the backpack, walk on. Love yourself enough to say it's enough, and allow the universe, the people, to show their true colors so that you can actually choose the right path and the right people to support you on it. Before you can do that, you got to believe in yourself. That you're going to have to forgive a lot of people because you don't want to carry that baggage. Can't. Just can't. We're going to go into 2020 soon. We're supposed to leave this baggage at the doorstep. In a week or so-ish, there's going to be a full moon. Let's manifest it. Let's work on it. Let's believe it. Even if we're going through changes that we didn't ask for. And those are the most difficult catapulting life lessons to learn. Stay within, look for the future. Learning from mistakes enriches your life. Learn from our mistakes. Love yourself. You're not alone. Reach out, ask for help. Have patience with yourself during the holiday season here. And this is Freedom Friday. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe. All my readings are free right now until I get things going. It's going to take a while. And I really appreciate it. Please, please, please feel free to send me an email or comment. And, you know, a nice one, or like not a hate one like I'm fake, because I'm not fake. This is real. You saw it. My hands are clean. Namaste. Have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday.